I could understand that he'd go for it. He may pushing his case in that just what a mess it is, and it'd be pretty difficult for anybody in that situation. So, no, I'm not surprised. On the McVeigh point, he's got a family, 3 kids, another one on the way in Sydney, so I think it'd be pretty difficult, unless he's the senior coach. I also can't see him coming to work for anybody else with his life being there in Sydney, and I think he'd be better off staying in Sydney in a team that's going to be top 4.
Than being
an assistant at Essendon and keep pushing and staying in a strong environment to push towards. He feels he's ready to be an AFL senior coach.
So in the next couple of days, most of these candidates for the Bombers will have spoken to Kevin Muscat over Zoom. So he's coaching in Shanghai.
The fly tackle Kevin Muscat. Is it a fight?
Like, as we said the other night, Jim, they brought their shin pads to those meetings over Zoom, and he's coaching the Shanghai Port, I think, in the Chinese Super League. They're in a relegation battle, so he's got some big issues on his mind as well. And they'll also have spoken with John Wardrop, who's a long-time analyst who's been at West Coast, Collingwood, Richmond at some point as well, Hawthorn, and most recently again at West Coast for that 2018 Premiership.
Callaway.
Yes, that's right. So there's that part of it, and that's a level of screening, I would say. I don't think it's a huge part in the whole process, but it's the selection panel wanting to add some expertise to some areas that they don't have themselves.
Do you think it's generally open to anybody through this process, or do you think they would know right now who they want?
I'm always of the view that if you get this far, you can probably have a feeling, don't you? I think you have a feeling of where it's headed, but sometimes interviews sway people, and we've heard from Melbourne about how the conviction of Stephen King this time last year was such a sell for them, nearly this time last year, in September last year, was such a sell for them. He came in the interview and said, I don't want this to be a carbon copy of Geelong. It's not just a cut and paste. I wanted to do it this way. I'm that confident in doing it, and he won the group over in the meeting. So the meeting this week, coming up with all these candidates and everything, so far there's been some bits and pieces, some philosophy, some introductions, but really the presentation is coming. So it's a crunch week for the Bombers.
Do we have a feeling it's just going to be coming down to Andrew Welsh? Like, with all respect to the panel, like he's been an incredibly strong person, for the Essendon Football Club. I think a lot of us on the outside looking in, and I'm removing you from this, Lloydie, being a very well-connected Essendon man, but someone who's so removed, it does seem like this is Andrew Welsh's decision.
Yeah, but he's got his fingerprints all over it.
Yeah, but like, it's him.
He's a very active, hands-on president, I would say, and has been very much so over the past couple of years. When he took on the presidency last year, at the end of last year, through the trade period, the stance he made, that was